아 근데 호그와트 레고시 무슨 램을 16기가 잡아먹냐 이거? 좀 쩌네. 떴다. 뭐야, 방금 유튜브 떴었는데? 떴다. 그래, 이게 이거를 그냥 포기하지 않는 마음으로 연결했다가 끊었다 연결했다가 끊었다 하다 보면 유튜브가 송출이 결국 되더라고요. 그래서 그 유튜브 시작된 거 확인을 했고요. 됐다. 유튜브 떴다. 그러면은 채팅창에 이제 유튜브까지 인식이 되고 나면은 게임 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 어제 너무 피곤해가지고 거의 한 4시쯤 잠들었나? 하고 나서도 아니 너무 피곤해가지고 컴퓨터 끄고 누우니까 또 갑자기 잠이 깨가지고 핸드폰 좀 보다가 4시에 잠들었는데 어제 한 3시 반쯤 껐나요? 3시? 3시 반? 그쯤 끈 것 같은데. 저기 뜨네, 게임에 오전 3시 15분에 껐다고 뜹니다. 채팅창에 왜 유튜브 저거 안 떠? 유튜브 시작했는데. 아랄랄랄라, 채팅 치면은 떠야 되는데 OBS에 유튜브 채팅이 안 나올까? 잠깐만, 이거 아프리카 도우미 들어가서 이거 또 저를 사야 될 것 같아요. 그 뭐냐, 키보드 스위칭을 사야 될 것 같아. 채팅창 들어가서 이게 시간 지나면은 채팅이 사라지게 하는 설정이 있었는데. 유튜브 떴다. 근데 유튜브 채팅이 안 올라오네. 유튜브가 뜨고 나서 해야 되나? 채팅 테스트 올라오는 거 좀 보고. 이게 채팅이 시간이 지나면 사라지게 하는 설정이 있었던 것 같은데. 그런 게 없나 보네. 이거는 나중에 또 찾아봐야 될 것 같고. 채팅 테스트, 채팅 올라왔습니다. 저거 왜 이렇게 늦게 올라오냐? 유튜브 딜레이가 몇 초야 대체? 채팅 테스트 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 유튜브는 한 7초 딜레이가 있네요. 스위치가 한 3, 4초 딜레이 있는 걸로 알고 있는데 유튜브 7초 딜레이. 이러면은 이제 방송 시작했으니까. 이거 송출용 컴퓨터가 5년 전에 사가지고 인텔 기본 쿨러로 설치돼 있었거든요. 컴퓨터 처음 할 땐 못 느꼈는데 게임컴이 저기 3만원짜리 쿨러, 4만원짜리 쿨러를 달았어요. 네, 송출용 컴퓨터 소리 들어보니까 무슨 항공기 날아가는 소리가 들려. 송출컴은 지금 인텔 기본 쿨러라 미친듯이 시끄러워서 이거 송출용 컴퓨터도 그 5년 동안 서머를 한 번도 안 갈아주고 그냥 썼거든요. 아무래도 이게 컴퓨터 지금 송출 잘 못하고 마탱이 가는 이유가 써멀패드 안 갈아주고 5년 동안 써서 그런 것 같아요. 그래서 써멀패드 갈아줄 겸 한 못해도 10,000원짜리 쿨러만 갈아줘도 이 항공기 소리가 사라질 것 같아서 송출컴도 한번 써멀 제도프 한번 해주고 저거 해야 될 것 같네요. 근데 이게 그 VR 페이스 리깅 어플을 어제 송출컴에서 다운이 안 돼가지고 어제는 아바타 없이 했잖아요. 근데 오늘은 이게 스팀에서 따로 다운받을 수 있더라고요. 그래서 스팀에서 다운받아서 실행을 했는데 이게 스팀을 컴퓨터 2대에서 동시 로그인했다고 호그와트가 꺼진다고 막 그런 얘기가 나오던데 이거 스팀을 그냥 꺼도 되나? 모르겠네. 일단 시작했으니까 지금 호그와트는 잘 돌아가고 있거든요. 자, 이제 게임 소리 켜고 게임 시작하면 되지 않을까? 연결이 끊겼다고 나오는구나. 잠깐만요. 이거 좀 테스트하고 할게요. 됐다. 하면 되나 본데 스팀을 껐어. 송출컴에서 이 애니메이지만 키고 그래가지고 되나 보다. 그러면은 신규 캐릭터 만들기도 있긴 한데 어제 3시까지 했던 거 한번 이어서 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
어디 가라 그랬지? 톰스 올리벤더스 매직 리프. 어디로 가라? 매직 리프 여기 있고 피핀 상점 여기 있고 올리벤더스 여기 있구나. 일로 가야겠구나. 가보도록 합시다. 어제는 새벽에 하느라 소리 다 꺼놓고 조용히 했는데 또 뭐라는 거야? 상자에서 돈을 뺄 수 있나? 돈 준 거야 이거? 이 부분은 뭐야? 그냥 돌릴 수 있네.
I'll be right with. It's you. Just a moment, please.
할아버지 되게 고블린 같이 생기셨는데?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for a new wand. Yes, it's about time. Yes, about time. Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
페트로누스 검사 늑대야 나오고 지팡이는
Yes. Powerful core.
유니콘
10.5
나왔는데 나
inches.
여기 검사에서
You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd.
세팅을 내가
Once
꺼놨네.
more, come on, really swish it.
커스터마이징 정신 나갔다고요? 왜요?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is
호그와트
proving to
입학한
be
3kg.
trickier than I had
이럴
anticipated.
수가.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you
그럴
are.
수도 있겠다. 호그와트 입학한 3kg 같이 생겼대.
Yes. I think
아,
you
이게
might be the
지팡이가
one.
적응이 안 맞으면 막 빵빵
Here.
터지나 보다.
Take it.
할아버지 귀에 지팡이를 꽂고 계신데? 내가 고를 수 있네. 그러네, 고를 수 있네.
Curious indeed.
색깔을 고를 수 있네. 클래식, 회색. 이거는 약간 유니콘 뿔같이 생겼다.
How intriguing.
이건 단소. 이게 제일 마음에 드는데? 갈색깔.
Curious indeed.
내가 마가목 나왔거든요. 길이 이게 32개 설마 인치야?
How intriguing.
길이가 이게 센티미터가 아니라 인치인 것 같은데? 내가 그 포토모 그 뭐야 호그와트 저기 기숙사 찾아보는 그거 갔을 때 길이가 9cm인가 나왔거든요. 지팡이 길이가. 근데 24라고 나오는 거 보면 이거 24인치 같은데? 미국 거라? 딱한 그 탄력 있는 꽤 잘 불어 적당히 굽어지면 잘 약간 탄력 있는 이거였어 내가. 마가목 그리고 유니콘의 털 지팡이 완성된 모습 마가목 유니콘 털 이걸로 합시다. 이거 내가 거기서 돌렸을 때 이게 나한테 가장 잘 맞다고 했어요. 잠깐만 길이가 이게 아니었던 것 같은데? 길이가 좀 더 길었던 것 같은데?
How intriguing.
이걸로 합시다. F를 꾹 눌러야지 사진은.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
아저씨 칭찬 수준이
How
장난이
did that
아니신데?
feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
매직리프랑 톰스를 걸었는데 톰스가 대체 어디야? 여기였네. 스크롤 가게 여기였네. 지나갔네. 블랙 매지션 카리스. 저기 헨리 슬라임도 7레벨 마법사긴 하죠. 마법사 맞나? 마법사일 텐데.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
맞다, 너무 작은 것 같아서 조금만 키울게요.
Nothing like finding just the... If you're
공짜는 다
interested,
사라는구나.
feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
마지막으로 제일 멀리 있는 거 매직 리프. 길 안내가 참 잘 돼 있네요. 원피스 새로 나온 게임은 그 모든 캐릭터에 내비게이션이 있는데 도로는 내비게이션이 생기지 않는다고 하더라고요. 그 캐릭터가 원래 길치라는 고증 때문에 플레이어 캐릭터를 도로로 보려면은 길 안내를 안 해준다고 합니다.
Please come in.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I wager.
다 끝났어. 어디로 가면 돼?
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
어디로 가? 아, 길 안내해주고 있네. 아, 광장으로 아까 그 보였던 그 광장으로 가면 되는구나. 와, 씨, 근데 이거 신작 게임이라서 그런지 무슨 램을 게임 돌리는데 지금 아무것도 안 하고 있는데 16기가 먹고 있거든요. 제가 16기가 설치했는데 게임 컴퓨터에 아무래도 8기가 2개 더 달아야 될 것 같아요. 지금 16기가 2개 사기에는 애매하고 그래픽카드도 좀 빡세게 돌아가는 것 같고.
I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
오픈월드라 그러더니
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
또 왜 이래? 뭐야. 마을에서 트롤이 왜 나와? 트롤이지 저거 오거야? 마을 사람들이 다 마법사라서.
Away from the building! Away from the village!
한 마리 더 있어. 컨트롤? 아저씨 컨트롤도 눌러야 돼 여기서? 아 이거 컨트롤 눌러야 되는구나. 레비오스 레파로. 아니 레파로 하지 말고 야 개 아프네.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
오이씨. 아니 빨간색 때문에 컨트롤 눌러야 되구나. 오야 쟤 머리 깨졌겠는데? 어떻게 살아있니? 야 진짜 어떻게 살아있어?
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
오야야야.
Do more of it!
오이씨. 제트로 씹을 수 있네. 오, 야야야. 아이고.
Expelliarmus! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
던질
We
게
need to
없는데
make
이제.
sure he stays that way!
아야야야. 저기 던질 거. 제트. 야 피했는데 야. 던질 거. 야 이거 뭐야, 고대 마법을 불러내려면 X? 야 이런 게 있었으면 진작 알려줬어야지. 다 처맞고서 마지막에 막타로 저런 개쩌는 마법을 알려주고 있냐.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me
아니
put
저
a few
지금
things
트롤한테
back to
개뚜까
where they
맞았는데요?
were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
아줌마 어디로 튀었어? 고양이 왜 이렇게 많아?
Hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
아저씨 돌아가셨습니까?
Levioso. Reparo.
아 레파로가
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
아까 이래가지고 레파로 쓰는 동안 쳐맞았구나. 레파로가 복구 마법이었지? 이게 아시오는 가져오는 거. 레비오소가 공중에 띄우는 거 맞아. 쓰면 안 되는 거구나. 체력이랑 상관없이 복구 마법은 와 이 사람 죽어 있어 뭐야?
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
이 뭐야? 사람이야? 아니구나. 그 조각상이구나. 깜짝 놀랐네.
Reparo.
레파로. 아니, 건물은 부수면 안 된다면서 도망치더니 건물 싹 다 복구 가능하네. 뭐야 이거 고치라고 이것도? 그러네 저거 아까 뚝 감았던 그 여자친구는 어디 갔냐? 학교 친구
We were
No.
just talking about you.
나사이 오나이.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
원래
That's
어르신이
very
뭔가를
generous
줄
of you.
때는
It's the
감사하다 하고
least I
받는
can
거예요.
Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
학생인데
Sounds like a good idea.
버터 맥주를
Wonderful.
마신다고?
Just down this way then.
알코올이 없나 버터 맥주는?
Nice, Ellie.
아니 나 장비. 이게 공격력이 5가 더 높네. 오그거 손보고 이거 그냥 다 꼈던 것 같은데. 잠깐만. 나 지팡이 안 끼지 않았어? 이 안경 좀 별로인 것 같아. 능력치도 없으면서. 시다. 아니 NPC 따라갈 때 걸어가는 거 킹받네. 좀 빨리빨리 뛰어가지. 여기까지 올 땐 새로운 고양이다. 깜장 고양이네.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
마이크 모니터는 꺼야겠다. 이거 내 목소리가 울리니까 어지럽다.
You
램록이네.
said you could get to the
란록이야?
child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
로그드는
The
뭐지?
goblin from the
들어보는
Daily
성함인데.
Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
로그드.
Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
로그드 해리포터 영화에서 들어본 그 이름인데 누구였지?
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
주인공들 입겔, 입장. 로그드가 누구였지?
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
오,
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough
주점을
bloodshed for one day.
수호해주네 손님들이.
Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
어디로 들어가야 돼? 따라오고 있니? 얘기하라는데? 야,
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
어? 아, 호그와트로 바로 날아갈 수 있다고? 아, 오는 건 겁나 걸어왔는데 돌아가는 거 그냥 스킵할 수 있네요. 기숙사. 아, 슬리데린이라고 전부 다 녹색으로 칠해놓은 거 봐. 오, 천장에 왜 다 막 벽에 금간 거 아니야? 돌무대기를 파가지고 만든 것 같은데. 부엉이 우편? 뭐야? 선생님? 로켓이 처음 시작할 때 죽은 아저씨 아니가?
Come
오가
and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
아, 장롱이네, 문이 아니라. 뛰어가고 싶은데 이거 왜 방에서는 못 뛰게 만들어 놨구만. 뛰어가지 말라고. 뜁시다. 기숙사에서 뛰면 안 되나? 아, 이 내 몸에 내 체력이 가려져 있네 지금. 어쩔 수 없지 뭐. 저거 맵에다가 옮겨 놓을 수도 없고. 아, 이제부터 뛰어다닌다. 와, 이게 맵이
What are you up to now?
루머. 아, 레벨이요? 이거 어떻게 하는데? 이거 뭐가 있는데?
Lumos.
루머스.
Revelio.
이거 어떻게 하는데?
Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Lumos.
이거 여기 뭐가 있다 그러는데 이거 어떻게 먹냐? 안녕하세요. 온 표시가 있는데 이걸
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
나중에 할 수 있는 건가? 쓸데없이 근데 맵은 그 호그와트 고정한다고 겁나 넓게 만들어놔가지고 이동하는 시간이 겁나 많네요 이거. 플레이 타임이 40시간 걸린다 그래. 하루에 3시간씩 하면은 열흘 동안 해야 돼 이거. 점프 개어높게 하네 이거. 맞아? 여기가 아닌가 본데. 그 서브 미션까지 전부 하면 한 70시간 걸린다 그러더라고요. 플레이 타임 찾아보니까. 아, 저 녹색 불꽃 켜지는 게 내가 그 맵을 갔냐 안 갔냐인가 본데. 그럼 이거 가가지고 찍으면은 저 불이 켜지나 본데. 일로 와봐. 어? 에이씨 이거 못 뛰어내려? 안 켜져. 이거 들어본 클래식인데? 굉장히 여기서 들어본 클래식인데 이벤트로 거기를 지나갔다는 표시인가? 어디 상자가 있다는데? 상자 레벨리오 아니요? 상자 여기 맵에 상자가 있다 그러거든? 여긴가? 저건가?
Levioso.
상자가 여기가 아니라 이 위에 있나 본데? 이 방이야? 잠깐 여기 화장실인데? 맵에 상자가 있다가 떴는데 상자가 없어. 상자 있다. 해학생을 맞을 준비하라는 불편한 요청을 왔습니다. 놀랍게도 5학년이라는군요. 학기가 시작하기 전에 이 학생을 지도하라고 그래서 이 일을 교수님께 일임하기로 했습니다. 블랙 교수가 피그 교수한테 시킨 명령 전에 나 또 피그 선생님이 나를 개 귀찮다고 하는 줄 알았네. 이거 여기 왔는데 왜 책인가? 저 안으로 들어가야 되는구나. 대기. 뭐야, 선생님 없었는데 갑자기 어디서 튀어나와?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
뭐지? 여기도 상자가 있다는데? 아이고 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 아이고. 상자 어디니 상자야? 아이 짜증나네. 상자가 어디 있는 거야?
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
아씨요. 네. 아니 뭐라고 뭐 얘기는 하시는데 상자가 없어요. 상자가. 여기 상자 이때 놓고 상자가 없어.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
여기가 아니라 내려가는 거네. 그러네. 맵에 내려가라고 써져 있네. 이거 어디서 많이 들어본 클래식인데? 아! 영어 듣기 평가에서 나오는 노래잖아 이거. 따라다라다 따다다다다다 이거 영어 듣기 평가 그거잖아. 이번 문제는 그거 하는 거잖아. 따라다라다. 그래 이거 저거잖아. 영어 듣기 평가.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
내가 굳이 찾아 들어볼 이유가 없는데 영어 그 어디서 굉장히 많이 들어본 클래식이다 했더니 영어 듣기 평가에 나왔던 그 노래네.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
왕딴가 본데.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as
아니
well.
지가
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
냄새나는 액체 맡기 싫어서 갖다 치운 거잖아.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
아무도 너랑 고스톤 하기 싫어하는 것 같은데. 그래서 갖다 치워버린 것 같은데. 자꾸 고스톤 하자고. 너는 잘해가지고 안 맞으면서 자꾸 다른 애들 고스톤 하자 그러니까.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
뭔가 애들이 괴롭히려고 그런 게 아니라 진짜 고스톤 그 이상한 쓰레기 냄새나는 액체 맞아가지고 화나가지고 갖다 치워버린 것 같은 느낌인데?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
아니 이거 말고 임무. 그 왜 갑자기 고스톤을 추적하고 앉아있어? 그런 거 추적하는 거 아니야. 서브 미션이 많은가 보구나. 영어 듣기 평가는 왜 자꾸 틀어놓는 거야 이거? 뭐야? 뭐 어디서 깍꿍 뭐야? 고블린인가 본데.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
뭐지 이거?
Reparo. Levioso.
뭔가 먹었어.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
짝뜨자.
Let the fireworks begin!
will make you regret signing up.
맛집 회장. 이거 오 이거 컨트롤로 피하면 되는구나. 안녕. 랩했는데? 내가 악당같이 팼는데 한 대도 안 맞고.
Nice work.
맞긴 맞았나?
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
반사 맞은 것 같은데.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
얘들 봐봐. 아니구나. 얘들은 아니구나. 얘인가? 아니구나. 맞는데? 얘랑 대화하는
Next
거야?
time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
아, 얘가 아니구나.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
준비됐어.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
레번클로랑
Apologies in advance.
그리핀도르, 슬리데린이네. 세 명이서 싸우는구나. 아, 캡록을 누르면은 상대를 고정으로 때릴 수 있다.
There goes my wager.
아이고.
You're better than that. Original momentum.
Accio.
The one.
아유 왜?
What's our way now?
졌는데? 대박센데?
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
이걸 깨야지 메인 저게 되는데? 자꾸 레파로를 쓰고 앉아있네. 아이 아파.
Kindly set.
아니 왜 나 혼자 때리는 느낌이지? 아이씨. 아끼요. 맞냐? 이거 너무 빡센데?
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
표정 봐봐 저거 왜 이렇게
You're better than that.
Accio.
레비오스. 아, 야, 2대 3은 진짜 너무 심한 거 아니냐?
There goes my wager.
Descendo.
Stupid.
아니 이거 큐를 써야 되는구나.
Accio.
큐비팔. 아이고. A를 눌러야 되네 이것도. 아이씨, 아니 개빡센데 이거? 지금 분명까지 잡은 거 아닌가?
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
레비오스. 큐비팔. 아, 이 큐를 잘 써야 되네. 아, 이 큐를 쓰면 다 막는구나. 이겼어. 아, 이 큐를 잘 써야 된다.
I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo.
I gave it my
게임이
all.
재밌긴
You
하네.
did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last
알았어.
round, they'll really have
이
it
메인
in for you.
이벤트 때문에 온
You'd
거니까
better keep
더러울 거 다시
practicing if
보지
you want a
맙시다.
chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
얘한테 또 가야 되는구나.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Next time, perhaps.
Accio.
뭐야? 아.
Excellent form.
깜짝이야.
Good one.
Leviosa. Accio.
아, 이걸 씨 섞어서 쓰라고?
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
됐다.
Assignment's all finished.
전투 방법을 알려주긴 하는데 좀 빡세게 어렵네. 이거를 싸울 때 쓸 수 있나? 아시오 평평평 레비오소 평평평 이거를 나 같으면 그냥 상대가 먼저 때린 거 기다렸다가 프로테곤가? 그걸로 그냥 갔다가 스투피 그거 기절시키는 걸로 그냥 때려 눕힐 것 같은데. 괜히 이상한 거 손 꼬일 것 같은데 이거. 영어 듣기 평가 끝났다. 그러니까 이거 씨 보통도 어려운데? 아 이거 와 이거 오픈월드인데. 아 뭐야 여기서 들리는구나. 영어 듣기 평가.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
아, 교체해야 된다고? 그러면은 여기 저걸 없애야지. 이거 뭐야? 수리하는 거 이게 뭐야? 레파로.
Incendio.
오, 불마법이네. 이거 간지 개쩌네.
Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
인센디오는 왜 자꾸 앞에서 터지냐? 잠깐만. 여기 못 들어가는구나. 여기 뭐가 있다는데? 아닌가? 아이씨, 자꾸 PTSD 오게 자꾸 영어 듣기 평가 자꾸 틀을래? 응? 뭐야?
Incendio.
깜짝이야.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
움직이는 초상화. 이거 깰 수 있나?
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
이거를 이렇게 해야겠다. 순서는 이게 맞는 것 같아.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I
Wow.
would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
와, 상사의 갑질이다. 닥치고 오라 그러네 그냥.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
이 제한구역에 혼자 들어가겠죠 또? 말 더럽게 안 듣죠?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
게임을 밤새 할 수 있다고 생각한 게 실수였습니다. 3시에 잤더니 오늘 낮에 하루 종일 잤는데 피곤해 죽겠네.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
몰래 숨어 들어온 거지 지금. 이거 아마 교장 선생님 방에 있는 지도로 학생들 어디 돌아다니는지 보일 텐데.
That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
We must remain unseen.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
이 리벨리오로 들키는 건가 이게?
Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it
Is
is.
someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
열쇠 얻은 거지?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
뭐라는 거야, 너? 실세와 적을 원하는 장소로 유인하려면 들키지 않은 상태로 마법을 쓰세요.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're... Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
아씨, 이게 들키는 거구나.
Quietly now. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed... Can't you leave us to waft about in peace? Out
아우
of
씨,
here
이거
with you!
개 어렵네. 이거 어떻게 들어가냐?
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Ghost, don't let her see you.
아, 저걸 써뜨리라고?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking around.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
아, 6레벨에 입을 수 있구나.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here?
뭐야?
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they
안
shouldn't
들킬 거라며.
be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
자기 희생이야? 난
Now,
여기까지야?
where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Accio!
아씨, 이거 저거구나.
Repairer.
오씨, 내가 어디 있는 거야? 어? 너무 어두운데?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this place. Lumos.
아, 루모스를 안 써서 어두웠구나. 어쩐지.
Where might this lead?
Leviosa!
Lumos.
어?
Accio. Lumos.
야, 아까 뭐가 있었는데? 오.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
아, 평타 때리면 되는 거였어?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
아씨, 또 이거야? 오우, 뭐야? 아야야야. 아야. 오, 이. 이게 뭐지? 아이씨, 이거 씨 떨어지는 거 너무 무섭네 이거. 오, 아이, 오, 아이씨, 아이 점프해서 올라가는 거구나. 개 깜짝 놀랐네.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Lumos.
어?
Nearly there.
아, 이게 하나 올라가면 하나가 떨어지는구나. 씨, 깜짝이야. 글러브를 먹었는데 낄 수 있나? 장착한 거지? 장착했다. 누구야? 아이, 아이. 오우, 뭐야 이거. 떨어져서 죽었어. 오우씨, 이거 짜릿한데? 전투 재밌네 이거.
It is a book after all.
진짜 호그와트식 전투를 제대로 만들어놨네. 아이고, 기억 읽는 그 처음에 보여줬던 그 마법이네. 물이 없구나. 아, 머글들한테 비를 내려주시는 마법사님?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation.
쟤도 5학년부터 입학했어?
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of
나도
another who
봤잖아.
could.
소용돌이.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of
고대
ancient
마법의
magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
내가 볼드모트 같이 타락하는 건가?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
의리판데.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
아하. 잠깐만. 레페로가 아니라. 나가면 되는 건가? 세바스찬 버려?
Lumos.
암은 어두워요. 루모스.
Rebellion. Protego.
원래 호바트는 밤에도 기숙사 못 돌아다니지 않나?
Lumos.
아, 지나갈 때마다 저거 발을 딱딱 잡는구나, 각을. 상자는 대체 어디서 먹어야 되는 거야? 어? 여기가 아니야? 여기구나.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
오 뭐야?
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig.
쳐다보는데?
You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
So, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
아니 선생님이 갔다 올 때까지 기다렸으면은 친구를 버릴 이유도 없었는데 왜 꼭 지들끼리 들어가서
I want to hear everything. First, let's
세바스찬
have a look.
버렸어.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
교수님 책들을 다 난장판으로 만들어버리. 저기 보물 상자. 스카프. 됐다. 와 거적대기에서 좀 나은 뭐야? 오, 이 손잡이를 띄울 수 있네. 이제야 좀 뭔가 레벨 6이 돼서 빨리 의상을 바꿔야겠네.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of Cross 1. Also, a training dummy is still available.
여기 상자는 대체 어디 있다는
Professor
거지?
Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defense.
Accio. Levioso.
And then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Accio.
알았어. 세계지도? 퀘스트. 약초 화학을 들으러 가야 되네요.
Lumos.
루모스.
Leviosa. Accio.
아시오.
Lumos.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Now, is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
교수님인데 되게 젊다.
You'll need these for today's
이름이
class.
어떻게 갈릭? 갈릭이면 마늘 아니야?
For your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement,
여기서
but
이제
the most
만들라고라
important
나오나?
thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the
Mandrake.
mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake
뽑으면은
root.
미친 듯이 우는 인삼 같은 녀석.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new corn and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
깨진 건 다시
I'm very sorry
마법으로.
about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy,
or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different
중국산
sort of
깨무는
flora,
양배추?
the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
이게 좀 사페 같은 게 말할 때는 표정이
Saw you on your way to
다채로운데
Hogsmeade the other day.
말하고
Nice to meet
이제
you.
퀘스트 끝날
I'm
때
Leander.
갑자기
I'll be
무표정으로
sure.
변하는 게
Nice work in
개사페
defense
같아요
against the
애들이.
dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
오
And
이거
he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered
아
him.
세바스찬
It was brilliant.
패줬다고 고맙다고 하네요.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself.
먹을 수 있는 게
I
맞나
would've
봐.
if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't
왜
she stop
따라오는
that
거야, 쟤는?
dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
어이씨 여기서 햄파밍을 야무지게 할 수 있네. 아. 어?
Look at
Oh.
that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
일로 와.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
어이 죽어버렸어. 내 양배추. 여기 더 있다. 바로 이동할 수 있나? 바로는 이동 못하나 보네.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
아 먹을 수 있구나. 남의 심은 거는 못 가져가나 보네.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to
노
me.
밖으로
I
직구를
think you'll
박네.
come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
엥 갑시다.
Those mandrakes are really
6레벨 장비 낍시다. 낄 수 있는 게 있었는데. 뭐 그렇게 대단하진 않은데.
Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
퀘스트 로그를 바로 열 수는 없어? 네티 만나기. 네티한테 가면 되는구나.
Huh?
오, 방금 약간 버벅거림이 있었는데. 루모스. 잠깐만.
Bring in a Dementor for defense against the dark arts.
이거 뛰어가야 돼? 아, 이거 계속 뛰어다녀야 돼? 아까는 순간이동 해줬으면서? 아이고. 짜증나네.
Accio.
오, 양을 죽였어. 잠깐만.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
왜 안 죽어 저 양? 안 죽네. 무적의 양이네. 양이 안 죽어.
This looks intriguing.
이거 뭐야? 내가 부순 호박이 굴러가네. 겁나 멀어. 이걸 언제 걸어다녀? 여기 있네.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the
말 너무
students.
많아.
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
여기로 가야 돼?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
여기 상자가 있네.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Now you
I refuse to be
어우, 얍밥인데? 뭐야 저거?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see. Hang on. We could hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student, coward! Going back!
Accio, tell Rookwood to find me and Sally.
된 거야?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
선생님 어디 가셨어요? 응.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin.
Wife?
Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a
남자분이셨어?
travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work
근데
and life.
멀리님에는 레번클로 아닌가?
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
이게 뭐가 있나 본데?
Incendio! Lumos! Levioso. Accio.
Put the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Incendio. Reparo.
아닌데? 뭐 어쩌라는 거야? 나중에 할까 이거? 슬슬 짜증나는데? 어? 아바다 케다브라? 크로시오. 임페리오.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit. Mullins beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
아니 바로 아래에서는 안 되더니 조금 가까이 가니까 재밌네.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
오, 사라졌어. 씨. 아, 여기 초록불 있는 곳으로 텔레포트를 할 수 있는 거구나. 그러네.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos.
잠깐만, 나 잘못 들어온 것 같은데.
Maybe Ormond or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he did.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
다 된 거야? 이게 아니잖아. 퀘스트. 어디로 가야 되는데 그래서
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that.
왜 알고
He wants me
싶어하는
to get more
건데는 너무
ingredients to brew another potion.
12조잖아.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper
무조건
feather.
시키는
Brilliant!
이벤트네.
Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions. Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
자동으로 만들어주네. 됐나? 호클럼프 즙은 어디서 나야 돼?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Professor Sharp said that Wigan...
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
조졌는데 쟤네?
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
지도 내실?
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to.
Accio!
Especially Professor Fig.
Boy, can you help me?
막 점프하고 다니면 안 되네. 점프하면 약간 충격을 먹어서 딜레이가 있네.
Leviosa! Accio!
난 대체 어딜 가는 것일까?
Revelio. Scrope. Who is Scrope? Accio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Accio. Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio!
아, 여기 위에로 가져가야 되는 거구나.
Accio!
됐다.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
호박밭은 아까 갔었는데. 근데 나 갑자기 이런 미션을 깨고 있지?
Accio! Leviosa! Down to the water's edge.
또 어디야?
This better not be a trick.
지금 이거 하는 게 내가 하는 게 맞구나. 오. 결국 막 서브 미션 같은 게 다 연결되네.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
어우, 물에 들어가면은 이동 속도가 느려지네. 오, 뭐야? 어우 씨, 뭐야? 오우 씨.
Incendio.
잠깐만.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Stupid. Incendio. Accio.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Why would I need a piece of toast?
빨리 움직이기가 왜 안
I
돼?
suppose that's where it goes.
Lumos.
Could it be? A visitor?
어우 뭐야 얘는?
Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I must insist that you give them to me at once.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
설정이 있나? 걷기가 C야? 질주 이게 대체 무슨 표시야? 아니 그러니까 이게 무슨 표시야 대체? 오, 이게 좀 더 까리한데. 느낌표 펴져 있는 건 다 읽었고. 이 맵이 장난 아니긴 하다. 수영하는 것보다 뛰어가는 게 빠른 것 같아.
Incendio.
아이템을 주네. 얘 어떡해.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
그러면은 오늘은 여기까지 하고 어제 4시에 잤더니 너무 피곤해서 오늘은 흘린지 또 왜 아이 자꾸 반짝거리는 거 그만 좀 줘. 설정 들어가서 게임 저장. 게임 덮어쓰기. 예, 그러면은 3시간? 총 3시간 한 거야? 그러면은 오늘은 여기까지만 하고 가보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 어제 1시간 하고 오늘 2시간 한 것 같아요. 그래서 호그와트 레거시는 주말마다 틈틈이 하는 걸로 하기로 하고 내일은 또 마스터 듀얼 해야 할 것 같고 그리고 저거를 안 하려고 그랬는데 해야 될 것 같아요. 그 헤븐 번즈 레드를 보니까 엔젤비트에서 나오지 않았던 숨은 스토리를 이번 헤븐 번즈 레드 콜라보에서 풀었다 그러더라고요. 그래서 그거를 아무래도 해야 될 것 같아서 그거는 아마 화요일쯤 아니면은 휴방인 수요일날이라도 켜서라도 그것도 어차피 스팀 게임이니까 그때 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 그러면은 저는 오늘 여기까지 하고 가보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요. 카바.